you know it too.
I thought it was Trump's the chosen one,
Trump's
and I
the
believe
cho-
it too.
He may be full of faults, but God can use a faulty person too.
That's right. He's a warrior. Trump's a warrior.
Yeah.
All right, what are we talking about? The Jim and Terry Show, coming to you from the Hobbit Studio on Bob Cajun, and we're getting riled up, and I'm not sure what it all means, but let's start with your notion of strong delusion.
Well, I was telling Terry that, we've talked about strong delusion coming before, but sort of flip it, like it's coming. Maybe it's here. Maybe the strong delusion is right here. We just listened to a couple of videos of a Christian woman.
I'm going to name and shame
Go
Natasha
ahead.
Owens.
Natasha Owens.
She's
beautiful,
a Christian.
beautiful woman.
Pop music.
Great singer. And
Good voice, good music
a
arrangement.
complete supporter
Catchy.
of Trump, talking about how he is the chosen one. And I said to Terry, I said,
That was the first song. I'll put
Yeah.
no, I won't
Yeah.
put a link because I don't want to promote this stuff. But here's a Christian, devout person saying this stuff, that Trump is the chosen
well, don't
one.
forget, I think he may be too, but Pharaoh was the chosen one too.
Right, now
and
let's
Pharaoh
go-
led his nation into destruction and his whole army destroyed.
You were talking
because
about-
his heart was hard.
You were talking about being
Yeah.
chosen, but for judgment.
Yeah,
not for.
God chose Pharaoh.
So-
It says it clear in the Bible. He chose him.
So one of the points you might argue is that, yeah, Trump may be chosen as this country and Western Christian
Yeah.
singers advocates. Trump's the chosen one. By the way, if you haven't seen that song, it does make me want to vomit. I'm sorry.
Well, I know it would.
I didn't have a cup here to vomit
Well,
into, so
I'm disturbed by
I
it
used
too because
yours.
they're almost putting him in the place of Jesus Christ.
They are, and that's
Yeah.
intentional.
Yeah, and I don't know how, again, being a Christian, you can't be incredibly humbled and say, no, I'm not doing this. And then her other song was Trump won,
Trump won.
and you know it's true. And you
the
know
fake
it too.
news won't tell you.
And fake news won't tell you. And then the thing that got me is talking about the ballot boxes being rigged, and we
Yes.
know they weren't. So now you're a Christian performer deliberately putting false lines into your songs. I question that. Not judgmental on that, but I question it.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, I don't. One is
I know you're going to say, well, I'm not God.
No, you
God
can-
told me
you
I
can-
can't judge. But
you can judge all things. That's clear. You can judge all things, and quite frankly, if you want to know the truth within the church, you can judge. We're not supposed to really judge anybody until the end time because we don't know what God's doing. And He might have chosen Natasha to promote this false prophet or who they call the chosen one. I don't know. So I humbly say, I view this, and my choice of judging is I judge it as wrong, the song. And the motives maybe are wrong too. I don't know. The person
I
might
cannot
be
understand
dead
it.
on, and I don't know, in her thoughts. Like I think I look at Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I judge that situation. I said to you earlier in the show, or just together, I can't believe she believes what she says she believes. I just can't believe that. So anyways, that's what got us. We
Yeah,
were going to
well,
talk about
we were-
SpaceX, but
no, we were going to wrap two things in. It is tonight is and this will be obviously aired way after the debate.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
it is the night of the debate. So a couple of questions. Well, I was going to say our standard loony wager. Who's going to win?
I never paid you for the last 5 I've lost.
I know it's an ongoing pot of
I was going to pay
loonies.
you in time for that last loony.
We always
25
gather
cents a week.
loonies in the basement. So I couldn't resist that dad farter joke.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Not too bad there, father. Farter.
Father.
Okay. Well, we were going to talk about the debate, and let's open up broad questions. Number one, I'm going to start with the obvious one. Should there even be a debate with a 34-count indicted felon? He's a felon. He's a criminal. Should he be on the platform talking to a president?
He shouldn't be the leader of the party. I mean, he's
Okay, but this is the debate.
I
So,
know, but he's unqualified, so that throws everything out the window. The debate.
But the party's chosen him.
I know.
The chosen one.
I know. I don't get it, and I know other people do get it. So okay, we just differ. That's all I can say. He shouldn't be the one to be debating with, but he is. So I guess this is where we find ourselves.
Okay, so I would say no, he has no right to even be on the stage. So I would say the debate should not have been agreed to by Biden or Trump, I guess, even agreed to it. So that's my first point is I would say, no, this should not be taking place tonight. But it is. Second question, the most important one. Are you bringing popcorn? And is it going to be caramel or cheese?
I'm not bringing popcorn. Maybe
I'm disappointed.
Yes, well,
It's going to be a show.
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm probably going to watch the soccer first, and then
Okay.
if I can stay up, I'll probably watch it. I get frustrated when antics start taking over. So if antics start taking over, see, I find Trump
He's a showman.
very unpresidential.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he doesn't belong on stage.
Yeah,
with-
yeah, he's classless. Now in private, he might be fabulously classy. I don't know, but out in the public, he was in church speaking and said about the sound system and everything is shit right in front of all the pastors, you know.
And fire those guys.
And I know people
Fire-
on the line are going, "Oh, come on, it's just a word." Yeah, but you haven't got even the ability
Yeah.
to contain that, and his anger from a church pulpit saying, "I'm not paying any of them,"
Yeah.
and that's he's known for that.
Yep.
So he might have been reading the stupid thing wrong, or maybe it was fine. He just doesn't want to pay them, so he says, "I can't see it," because he went
so
off script.
We both agree that he should not be representing a political party.
Yeah.
He's certainly unpresidential. He never grew into the job of being president. His entire cabinet, I think there are 44 former members of Trump's administration, all said they will not support Trump in this election. When is enough enough? And get rid of the guy. Where's the old guy with the broom that used to, what show did the old guy
Oh, the
come
Gong
over?
Show, you mean? Yeah, the Gong Show.
Sweep it all off?
Yeah. The Gong Show.
Yeah, I think he needs to be swept off the stage. Okay.
But he's
so
not going to be.
He's not going to do
There
it.
he
We
is.
got your popcorn choices and you're not going to watch
And
it.
you've got to give him this. I did not think the Democratic Party would want him as their leader.
You mean
but
the-
he's there.
You mean the Republican
Republican Party.
Party?
sorry.
Freudian slip.
Yeah, GOP. I didn't think they would actually want him to be their leader, and he is.
I knew, not to pat myself on the back, but when the Senate refused to convict him in the second impeachment trial for January 6th, I thought, woe befall you. Everything that's going to happen is on you now, because you had a chance to remove him from the political sphere forever, and
Well-
they wouldn't.
Well, Khrushchev was right.
Oh, yeah.
We will bury you from within.
Russia
Yeah.
wasn't a hoax, folks.
No. And
It's-
they'll bury.
and it's still being revealed as
Yeah.
we go through. So, okay, let's go on to the style of this format, and CNN is hosting it. What do you have to say about the hosts and or the format?
I know other people have a problem, but Fox did one before the last election, didn't they? Yeah. So, I mean, take your turn. Fox is going to be able to tap in. They're all going to, I think, cover it live. So they're going to be there. It just happens to be hosted by CNN in their studios. So everybody relax on that a little bit. The moderators are not going to be blatantly asking questions just to get one or the other. There may be some that are going to have to be answered to. Like,
hope.
why did you encourage people to go in the insurrection? Well, it's not an insurrection. Okay, but fine, that question should be asked.
Yep.
And do you still believe, and
That you won?
yeah, like that you won? And he does. Well, actually, I don't believe he does. I think it's just a
We've got him on record saying he knows he lost, but
Yeah.
what will he say?
yeah. He'll say no. He'll just look at the guy lies. That's all he does. So there's not much truth in the guy. No, there's not much truth in the guy.
Okay, what do you think of the 2-button mic thing? Both our
Well,
mics
that'll
are
be
live.
fine, but he's only 6 or 7 feet away from him. He's going to be blabbing like crazy, and unfortunately, I don't know if Biden can stay focused when
While the
someone's
guy's
jabbering
blabbering?
at you. When
Yeah.
somebody's jabbering, Trump's not going to not jabber. If he thinks he's losing this, he's going to just be jabbering in the background like crazy. You can mute his mic all you want, but Biden, I can see him because he's struggling with a few things. Might not be able to keep his focus, and that's, I think, where Trump's going to go for the juggler.
That's a good point. So this is a time for Maxwell Smart's Cone of Silence.
Well, I was surprised that they wouldn't be at least 10 or 12 feet from each
with
other.
a box of glass around each
Well,
one.
it's just, you do it, but hopefully, if it goes the way I think it's going to go, hopefully people will see that. But you're going to have people go, Trump, go, just overtalk him.
Yeah, just keep
overtalk
talking,
him, just
keep
keep
talking.
blabbing. Nothing will be said.
Will Trump stay behind the mic and the podium? Will he get a? Do you remember he was trying to intimidate Hillary Clinton?
Oh, I can see him. I can
Getting
see
up and
him
wandering?
totally walking over to Biden, and
The power guy, the strong, the chosen
yeah, I
one.
can see him totally doing that. And
Macho.
I don't think there's any restrictions on that. It just would be classless.
Well, I hope they have a line that you cannot walk across.
I doubt it. And what are they going to say to him? Get back there.
Yes.
You can't shoot him or anything.
Stop that.
Yeah,
Just
stop it.
stop.
Stop it, nasty, like those aliens.
Yes,
Stop it.
stop
No,
it.
you're not probing me.
Okay. Jake Tapper, Dana Bash. Do you know anything about them as CNN presenters? Jake Tapper, by the way, is a great illustrator. He does caricatures, as well as he's a book, and one of his books on the U.S. military is being made into a movie.
Well, Jake Trapper's, well, actually, both of them, if they're in their normal forms, not going to let anybody off the hook.
No.
So that would be Trump, and that would be Biden. They either one, they won't let them double talk around
Yep.
it. But there's only 2 minutes. So if one guy's just double talking, it's only 2 minutes, and then a rebuttal for a minute. So
And I think the hosts have the opportunity to ask the question again, the
Yeah.
follow-up questions,
Mhm.
so they don't have to. They can keep probing it. What I'm disappointed with, I like Jake Tapper, Dana Bash. At one point I thought Tapper was going off a little bit of a tangent, and he fell out of my thought processes. But I saw a couple of recent interviews and watched a show lately. He seems to be coming back to where I thought I left him.
he threw me off one time. I think I told you.
Okay.
I didn't like that guy.
Yeah, okay, so there's
but
something
I'm
going on
kinda-
there. I'm not sure what.
Well, here's where he'll have my approval if he sticks to just the facts, and if and not trying to make some sort of a killing.
Yeah, the
Like,
guys,
just-
the two hosts
Yeah.
must stick to the questions.
Yeah, and you're not the stars of this.
No.
Those guys are.
They are.
That's what you
we
gotta
want to
stick to.
hear them
Yes.
in their voices.
Yeah.
All right. One of the
I'll
things,
watch it.
Yeah, you're going to watch it. I'm going to have my caramel popcorn with me because I think it needs sweetening up because it will be a bitter.
I got a
show.
full bottle of whiskey sitting
Oh,
there,
you
so-
might need it, my friend. All right, Jim and Terry Show signing off for now. Stay tuned for the debates. I hope you follow it. I hope you watch it with the same kind of interest that we have. Well, Jim, not so much, but he is going to watch it. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.